Good morning out there, everybody. Alan D9J Sports. Hey, we're right back at it with another show. We've got a good one lined up for you this morning out there as you get ready to drive on this Monday morning because the weekend went by way too fast. We're going to be looking back at this weekend in sports. We're going to be talking about how Sydney Mclaughlin of Rome stole the show in the 400 meters in the World Championships of Track and Field. We're also going to be taking a look at the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans, how horrible they look. So sit back, hold on to the steering wheel, and let's jump right into this thing. Well, that's where we're going to start at. We're going to start out with track and field. The World Championships come to a close, and the United States, of course, won it all. They had more medals, more gold medals than any other team. We're going to start with the obvious, Sydney Mclaughlin of Rome, the much anticipated race in the 400-meter dash against the likes of Nasser. And I tell you what, it was an incredible race. It was the first time we saw Sydney Mclaughlin challenge, and in the end, she had enough strength to pull it off and get the job done. Sydney come 0.2 of a second off of breaking the world record. She'd already broke the American record, but I'm telling you right now, I think that if it wasn't raining, if the track wasn't wet, I think that Sydney Mclaughlin would have broke it. And I think that moving forward, we have a lot to look forward to with this young lady. She's an incredible phenom. She's been doing this since she started running track. Also in track and field, we had Noah Lyles defend his championship in the 200-meter dash. He had fell short in the 100, but in the 200-meter dash, oh no, man, this young man's strong. So Noah Lyles continues on his tour. Now, one race that I thought that we were gonna win, and I didn't think I'd ever see it, was in the 400-meter relay. The men's 400-meter relay. On the last leg, the great Rye Benjamin got caught at the end of the race for the United States to fall, I think, in third place. But overall, the United States done a great job in the women's track and field. And let's not forget about Melissa Jefferson Wooden, who continues, man. I'm just saying, man, she's running some times. Incredible job by Melissa Jefferson Wooden. She stole the show also. I don't know if she stole the show, man, because you were expecting her to do it the way she's been running over the last 6-7 months. So congratulations to all of the track and field athletes out there. So, hey, let's keep this thing rolling. But before we do, I'm going to need you to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the like and subscribe and the donate button to make sure that the channel continues to grow. Like, subscribe, and donate button. You will see the donate button down in the description at the bottom of the channel. Make sure you hit the donate button. Let's keep this thing rolling. Well, the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. If you've been up all night, you've seen I done a video last night about the Cowboys and the Texans. I'm going to start with the losing team. That's 0-3. I'm going to start with the Houston Texans. Doesn't really make any sense how sorry the Houston Texans are. I don't care if you're a Texan fan or not. You realize that something isn't right. You coming into the season and you knew that all you had to do was protect your quarterback, and the Houston Texans would be headed back to another conference or division championship. But now you're sitting at the bottom of the division. Doesn't look good for the Texans. Not only could they now they can't pass the football, they can't run the football. They can't run it at all. With the big bruising veteran back there, Nick Chubb, they're not getting the job done. So D'Amico Ryans is, well, I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen, with the incredible job he's done. You know it's the National Football League, and you know what color he is. You know what we do on this show. We keep it real. I don't give him chance after chance. Even though he's won a couple division titles, they will get rid of D'Amico Ryans, so he's on the hot seat. And their quarterback, C.J. Stroud. I almost called him Trevor Lawrence because he's playing like damn Trevor Lawrence. Okay, C.J. Stroud comes out and once again has another lackluster performance. And that's not going to be able to get the job done. That's not going to get it done, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, like I told you on my other videos, I used to call him Candy Man. He's soft as Showham, as soft as Hershey's Kisses right now, because every time he drops back, he's not getting the job done. That offensive line is porous, ladies and gentlemen. They're terrible. Well, let's keep this thing rolling. Let's head up north, up 59. 59 and 287. You know where I'm talking about if you're from this area. Headed up to Fort Worth to check out the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones, Dak Prescott, C.D. Lamb, and the lack of Micah Parsons. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys, I do not understand how you trade away the greatest defensive player or the best defensive player in the National Football League to the Green Bay Packers, and now you can't stop the pass. Now you're going to have to go out and try in free agency and try to find somebody to help you put some pressure on the quarterback. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. But it don't make sense, Jerry. It don't make sense what Jerry's doing. I don't know what's going on with Cowboy Nation, but I'm telling you, every time you turn around, somebody's hurt. Now, C.D. Lamb is hurt again. They say it's not serious hurt. He's not seriously. He's not injured. He's just hurt. So, man, every damn body hurt. But all those big contracts, the Dallas Cowboys are horrible. They're horrible on defense, not so much as offense. I would give Dak Prescott and them credit. He's working with what he has. And why Jerry can't get him a legitimate running back, I don't know. And then, what was that from George Pickens? The ball hit him right in the hands. The game wasn't over. The game wasn't over. The ball hit him right in the hands, and it bounces off. They pick it off, but then you see him on the sideline acting stupid. Yeah, I said it, acting stupid. Doesn't make any sense. You should have just caught the football. So the Dallas Cowboys, once again, are struggling. It doesn't look like it's going to be a good season for the Dallas Cowboys and the hopes of the Dallas Cowboy fans. I mean, I on another video, I said the Dallas Cowboy fans need to head down 59 and head to Houston. But hell no, you don't need to head to Houston because they're terrible too. So I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe just become a college football fan because I tell you what, right there in Fort Worth, you've got a hell of a damn quarterback, Josh Hoover, who I think, from what I've seen and my evaluation of Josh Hoover, looks like the best quarterback in college football to me. But that's just to me, and it's early. But I've already said it on another one of my shows. I think that Josh Hoover is going to end up winning the damn Heisman Trophy if he keeps up putting up those numbers like he is. And they've got a hell of a receiving course. So the Dallas Cowboy fans, man, all you got to do is just move over. You don't really have to go anywhere. You can just start rooting for the TCU, Texas Christian University Horned Frogs. I know one of my relatives played for TCU Horned Frogs, a great legendary sprinter, Tony Allen, played for TCU, and he was excited about how they played football yesterday and how they've been playing all season long. So let's keep this thing rolling. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. All my subscribers out there, I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you liking, subscribing, hitting the donate button, man, to help make the channel grow. I tell you what, I know my cousin Greg is out there in Dallas, and he's worried about the Cowboys. Well, it is what it is, Greg. It is what it is, Greg. Call it just is what it T-I-S. It is. They terrible. The Cowboys terrible. But let's keep this thing rolling. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs got off of the snide over the weekend. Well, last night they got off the snide and they beat the hopeless, the hapless, the nothing, the New York City Giants. Patrick Mahomes was able to maneuver and get some passes downfield. But the Kansas City Chiefs, hey, a win is a win. And when you're the guys who played like been in the many Super Bowls as they are, you're not going to come out and be 13-3, 14-2, 15-1 every season. You're going to have to battle your way through. And right now, this is the beginning of it. They're coming off of that losing streak. They were on, a 3-game losing streak. Now they got them one. Let's see if the Kansas City Chiefs can get on a roll. Because all they have to do, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, is get Patrick Mahomes into the playoffs. And then I'm telling you right now that it's going to be a hell of a task to get them out. The National Football League had some incredible games yesterday, some incredible finishes. You saw what happened to the Green Bay Packers at the end of the game, a blocked field goal. It was incredible, man. It was incredible, some of the finishes that are going on, that went on in the National Football League. So the product of the National Football League continues to strive. It continues to strive. So let's make sure that we are careful out there today. And on my way out, I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it won't be long now. Oh, you're not paying attention. The NBA is going to be starting back up. And when the NBA starts back up, the GOAT himself, MJ, is going to be returning. He's going to be returning. So this is Alan with D9J Sports. It's just Monday morning on the drive. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, donate button. Let's keep this thing rolling. Be careful out there. Have a great day at work. And remember, when you get to work, you're just there to get your damn check. This is Alan with D9J Sports. I'm definitely OU.